Hello and welcome back to another DayZ stream. Today's one's quite a big one. It is that we're going to be talking about update 1.28, the experimental version of it. Today I'm joined by Adam, again as per usual. And yeah, we're going to jump into a server and talk about some stuff, showcase some stuff that's coming, and I think it should be a good stream. So I hope you're all doing well, chat. Welcome in everybody on the Twitch side, everybody on the YouTube side. Hope you're all doing well for this very early stream, but we're going to kick straight into it, I think.
Even for us a little bit.
It is, yeah. It's even early on our end. So bear with us 1 second, chat, as we load into the server. And this, and then I'll swap screen in a second as we load in. Nice. And we can swap screens.
There's gonna be a lot of new stuff shown today, I believe.
There's quite a few new items that are coming, and quite a few that I think will go over quite well with
I
the
think
community.
so as well.
Yes, I've got to test them out and stuff, and they're very nice, chat. They are very, very nice. So we're back on Sakhal again as per usual. And what do you want to talk about first? Is there anything we want to?
Yeah, I think we can talk about the overall theme of the update a little bit.
Yes.
So like the update 1.28, we've been kind of not looking much into the topic of the firearms. The gunplay in general.
Yeah.
For the past year or so, we decided to change that. So 1.28 is very focused into firearms, balancing, changing some mechanics and whatnot, and introducing some new items as well that are related to firearms. Some of them are like very anticipated. You will soon see.
Yeah. As long as I don't die by Z here.
It's fine.
Okay. Only bleeding once.
Uh-oh, there's a dead one.
Bleeding once. Is this other door closed? It is now. I don't have a bandage.
Yeah, maybe take your pants off or something.
Can I put my hat up? No, I can't. But, oh. Jacket's going. We're putting the jacket up. Wait, I can't go. Oh no. Oh no. Can't cut that up either.
No,
okay.
No, you can because you had an item.
Oh, I had an item. Yeah, you're right. There we go.
Well, now you'll get wound infection, and this stream is gonna turn to a very interesting one.
I have to find a hospital.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, so I was talking about the 1.28 being focused a lot on the firearms and mechanics around it, even balancing wise and so on. So yeah, we've got a lot to talk about there. Obviously, it's not the only focus. We've got some new things for Sakhal as well. Our recent, map that we've released with DayZ Frostline expansion.
Yep.
And we've also, one of the big things in the update are the vehicles. We are changing some fundamental things on the vehicles to make sure that the driving experience is better. I guess we'll talk about it later when you get to drive the vehicle.
We'll be able to show it off a bit, I think, which will be quite nice. Okay, right, we survived that. We're sick, so we need to find some disinfectant. Hopefully we can.
Uh-oh, uninfected.
Yeah, infection as well. Nice. Okay. Anyway, jeez, what a rough start. Okay, we're in. It's okay. That's be right. I need to find some new plants while we're on our bit of a journey here. But yeah, so there is a lot of cool things going, and I know that we did put up a little picture yesterday. Of some people might have seen it of the stream announcement, and hopefully some people would have seen some of the items that might be
some
coming in the
pieces
update. There's something coming. And yeah, it's pretty cool. So let's head this direction. We need to head to the local PD. Hopefully not get beat up again.
Yeah, you got again.
Well, I have no stamina either because I'm sick.
We're playing on a local server, so I dare you guys to stream sniper.
Yeah, and it's local as well. Yes, so it might be difficult to stream sniper, just a little bit. It might be. Yeah, I am actually now freezing to death as well. So this is going great. I know we'll find some cargo pants around here, I believe.
No pen Sakhal, hard move.
Yeah, it's the hardcore version.
Ah,
There
ah.
we go. Not the greatest, but they'll do.
But then nothing.
Exactly. Oh, perfect actually. Where's this? Oh, there it is. We may as well quickly visit the medical while we're here as well, just to see if I can get it.
Same on billboard.
Oh, wait, where was it? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. There was a lot of, yeah, that is another thing actually. There is a lot of unique billboards in Sakhal that were kind of custom done, weren't they? For
Yeah.
quite nice.
Yeah, it was a recent 1.27. Like the pet one. I like that most.
Yeah, yeah, it's one of the cooler ones. Okay, right, bear with us, chat. See if there's anything.
I think you may need to like search the regular houses as well if you can't find anything here.
Someone stole all the loot. It's a look, sir.
Are you not freezing at least anymore?
That's true, actually, yeah. That is true. Vehicle.
Not
Oh, it's actually working there as well.
Mm.
Nice. You know what?
Oh, there's no battery.
Those things might get a bit dicey. I'll take that.
Wow.
Yeah. You never know what might happen along the way. Okay. No meds, it's fine. Right, we're gonna keep going. PD. Oh, speaking of PD, I didn't realize we're that close. Perfect. Yeah.
I don't think you can find disinfectant in there, but
No,
maybe
I don't think so. But I know what
maybe
else.
something else.
Yes, we can find some other stuff in here. What do we have? Shotty.
Oh, press first.
And a press vest. Nice.
Not that you would need it much.
Yeah, true. I don't think we'll get shot up, to be 100% honest, but, you know, good to have anyway. No. Here.
Yeah.
That jacket. It's quite a nice one, chat. Okay, nothing here.
Keep you warm.
It certainly would. It certainly would. Into a storm as well. Oh,
Very nice.
what is this?
Sounds like a new gun.
What is this? This. So, yeah.
People may know this, like people that play Legacy
Mm-hmm.
version of DayZ may know this gun.
Definitely.
The Rock SMG.
Is the good old rack. One of my favorite guns from the alpha, actually. It was always a good little civilian gun to find. To get
Yeah.
alive in certain situations. But yeah, the rack is back. That rhymed. But it is back, and yeah, it's going to be found at police locations. And yeah, comes with 25 round mag and a 15 round magazine as well. Chambered in 380, the same as the Scorpion.
Actually not chambered.
Oh yeah, it isn't actually chambered, right? 'Cause it's like
it's open bolt.
Open
So
bolt, yeah.
the gun has a specific that has been reflected in the current version. That you cannot chamber the
I
gun.
remember actually looking at that for the first time. I was like, is the animation broken? But no, it's just the way to get it.
So yeah, you got to have a magazine.
But yeah, so. Oh, so you actually can't fire it if there's no mag at all?
Yeah, you cannot
Oh yeah, it can't
put
close the
bullet
function.
inside.
Yeah, that makes sense. No, that does make sense. I'm gonna take this bigger bag, I think, as well. But yeah, so the rack is back. Good old rack. The OGs will remember it.
Yeah.
The newer players won't not recognize this one if you haven't seen any old school DayZ gameplay. But
So fairly requested
yeah,
gun.
yeah.
To my surprise, but you know, a lot of people have been mentioning like, where's the rack?
Yeah,
We
it's
want
one of
the
my.
rack back.
I think it's one of my favorite like civilian guns. It's just there's something about it. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's nostalgia from the old days and stuff.
There's definitely a nostalgia factor in
Yeah.
there. Like you always remember the
Definitely.
early times.
Is there any Zeds around we can shoot? Is there any Zeds around? It's also only full automatic, which is quite nice.
Careful about tapping the fire button.
Yeah. Gotta find some Zeds, chat, that we can take out. Maybe if I just shoot them here. Right, ready? We hear it? Hopefully you can hear this. Very, very nice gun. Got a decent rate of fire as well, actually. Good
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there we go. That's what we wanted. Exactly what we wanted.
It doesn't take any suppressor though.
No,
I
it
think,
doesn't.
so,
No,
yeah.
it is a very bare bones gun, but you pick this up in a spawn town, you should do work, hopefully, anyway, if it has a mag. That is.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, first gun done, or the only gun done, and it's time to head towards the airfield. Now, you might notice, I think the airfield is over this direction. I hope I'm going in the right direction. Yeah. That. Where is the airfield? It's over here, right?
But let's not forget about the wound infection.
Yeah, I need to do
So there's like some medical spots on the airfield
Oh, there is actually, yes.
to hit, so maybe we'll get lucky.
Hopefully, if I can get there, we should be able to. We should be good, but yeah. Let's see, what else can we see? What is that?
Oh, that's the smoke.
I
I wonder what is it.
wonder what it could be, Chad. I wonder what it could be. Yes, so, as you might have seen, I guess, there's some new dynamic events.
Yes, indeed.
Right? And oh, there's another one as well. Now, clear, just like I suppose a warning first that all for this server, all of the dynamic events are turned on, so there's like tons of them around the map. It's not going to be like that in the actual game. We just haven't switched on because it was the easiest way to showcase them off. But yes, dynamic events are now coming
Yep.
to.
So we got several dynamic events coming to Sakhal. Some of them are new, you haven't seen them. Some of them
Yeah.
are old, like the Heli crash
The
right
Heli.
here. There's a lot of infected
That's a
around.
lot.
Like,
Oh my god,
what's it considered?
that is a lot of them.
Uh-oh.
There's tons.
So yeah, obviously they have like designated areas where they spawn, and the Heli crashes are like further down south, around the more high value locations, and we will basically spice those locations up, you know. You will move around when you hear the heli crash,
Exactly.
the helicopter crashing down. So yeah, bring some dynamic to the map. And yeah, there is more dynamic events. We may bump into some of them
Mm-hmm.
on our way today. The heli crashes are the first ones.
These ones in the airfield are going to be very scary to lose.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be like really a scary thing.
Yeah,
to do.
like if people hear the heli crashing down around here, yeah, there will be
Some
a
PvP
race.
Yeah, exactly. Some PvP will certainly happen. Right, let me see if I can guess. Ooh, Tetra. Won't actually work for this, so I need disinfectant. Oh, disinfectant. If we don't find it here, then we're completely out of luck. Find something. Ooh, armor piercing. I guess I can take that. And yeah, what else do we have? Another knife. I'm gonna take that because you can never have enough knives on this map.
I mean, in DayZ, like
Yeah, in DayZ,
periods, you know. Like,
Yeah. Oh, perfect actually. And swarm that up.
oh come on, there must be a disinfectant
There
somewhere.
has
Here.
to be.
There's nowhere.
None there anyway. 2 more 10 sec. We'll be okay. We'll get some. There. Come on, game. It's always the way. The one thing you're looking for,
Mhm.
you can never find. And then when you don't need it, you find like hundreds of it. It's always the way. Alright, here's the last one. Okay. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll have to top with another medical center along the way. Oh, wait, actually.
Wait.
Oh.
No.
No.
I mean, we still have time, like that wound infection is like an hour of buffering, so.
Plenty of time. Anyway. Yeah, so I really like that there's the heli crashes are on the map. It's
Yeah.
gonna be nice. I'm really gonna be like, I'm gonna definitely sit in that ACT turret more than once and shoot people.
Yeah, but it's like, I guess worth mentioning that the location, like the airfield is kind of like the edge location, I guess, you know, like you're not gonna stumble upon the helicopter here that often.
Yeah.
There's certainly more chances going down south.
That is certainly true.
We wanted to primarily like bring the dynamic to the entire military island, the Burkan Island.
Yes, there is some there that I have seen. Okay, right, we're gonna head towards the yellow building, the military building. What's your call out for this, chat? What do you have a name for this building? You always just call it yellow. This, I guess it is. Yeah.
We call it TC Barracks usually, because I think that's even the name of it.
Oh my!
In the files.
It's probably the best way to call it. Yeah. Okay. Is there a gap there somewhere? Give me a gap in the fence. Yes, there is. Okay.
It's a cool building.
It is.
It's a very complex asset, very detailed, but yeah, it looks good.
It's a nice building. Nice. Very nice. What else do we have? You know what? I'm gonna take that in case we need to fish. Find some worms. I think that could work quite well.
Oh, you don't have any fruit.
I have this in hand, so
Oh,
it'll be defrost, but... Oh,
ooh.
what is this?
Oh,
What is this,
I
chat?
like your loot.
What is this? A new 10 times sniper optic?
Well, up to 10
Up
times.
to 10 times?
It's actually variable zoom.
Look at this thing. That's pretty neat. And there's another new feature that has come along with the 2D scopes, isn't there?
Definitely. So,
Which,
if you go in, you can see that we've actually been doing some changes to the scope overlays and finally implemented the damage mode to it as well.
yes, so...
So yeah, if you find the damage hunting scope, for example, oh yeah, too bad. You're gonna have cracks in your
Yeah, you're gonna
sides.
need to find a repair kit.
It was something that was missing in the game for a long time. It wasn't the case for the ones, you know, the 3D ones. We call them 3D scopes. You could say they had the glass damage.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were now introducing it on these overlay scopes as well. And yeah, like you try to zoom in, like the so yeah, you can zoom in just like on the hunting scope. This one is attachable to any rail, so yeah, I mean, if you are looking forward to have that sleek DMR design, yeah, now you got it. So you just have to find both of the things obviously in the world, and yeah, I mean, I really like the green version on the DMR.
Yes, there is the black green version, and they're very nice.
Definitely.
The green with the green goes well. Same with the SV98, I guess, right? The green on green goes well.
Yeah. There's a lot of guns that, you know, this scope will fit. Many of them, it will not make too much of a sense, you know. Like, you probably don't want this on MP5.
No, but it does fit. It does fit. Yeah.
So, it's gonna be... Oh, nice. So,
conveniently placed.
very convenient.
Look at that. Nice. Well,
look at this.
Such a nice gun.
It's like this low profile, you can see it there.
This is one of the things when I heard, like, you know, what was coming in 1.28. This.
Yeah.
This is what I was geeking out over. It's unreal. It's so good. So yeah, we now have a...
And yeah, you can actually illuminate the reticle as well if you put the battery in there. You have battery, yes. So that's one of the other functionalities that we've added to these overlay scopes, because they couldn't have the illuminated reticle, so now you can actually have illumination. I think the overshadow.
Oh no, I got it.
Oh, what? Okay.
Any reaction? Okay. Looks, I guess. Oh, we also might have a little bit of an issue in this building.
Yes. You may.
But yeah, that scope is so nice, chat. It's so nice, and as I said, it can be fitted on anything with a rail, so you can put it on the DMR, and it slaps on a DMR as well.
Yeah, I think it's like a definitely like player's favorite item of the updates, probably. There's a lot of people that have been asking for some higher magnification scope for the rail, you know, like any guns with rail. Yeah. Now we're delivering. Yeah,
this is very super excited to use that and kill a lot of people with it over the next while. Okay. Right. So, yeah. So far, new rack, new scope. That fits many weapons.
That scope will not be the only one, though.
No, it won't be the only one. If any of you saw the roadmap or the article from a while ago, there was a certain picture on it. You could probably see a tease of something else that was coming. So, yeah, hopefully we'll run into that as well. Okay, yeah, plenty of inventory space. I'm actually kind of glad I picked up that bigger backpack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now. There was one conveniently placed item that I did put in. It's suddenly not there.
Uh-oh.
Right. Wonder where it's gone.
Oh, we can always conveniently spawn it again.
We
you
can.
know?
We just conveniently spawn it in again. Guys of having
And also get rid of the window
tools.
picture.
Exactly. Right, chat. Bear with us 1 second, and we're going to do spawn in something. I'm just going to swap to the webcam for a second. Totally not doing anything suspicious.
Oh yeah, to exactly know what happened.
Totally not doing anything suspicious. So let me do this, and then this one.
Yes,
Just do this one, yeah. There. Ooh, nice. And then I can also just do
Just good.
this.
Yeah. You can do this one.
Hopefully will work.
Yeah,
And
we'll
then
get to it.
oh, perfect. Nice. Oh, actually, I can put it in the back. Okay, I kind of want to put that there. Right, let me swap back again, chat. Back to the live scene.
Oh,
Where did this come from?
out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere. Right, nice. I don't shift doing studio. So, vehicles.
Exactly. So, as we've mentioned in the beginning, we've been changing the vehicles in a fairly fundamental way. More precisely, the synchronization of the vehicles.
Yeah.
So, we've actually got heavily inspired by what was done for Armory Forger here. So, we are basically sharing the technology here. And basically, the main goal was to make the driving more pleasant in high ping conditions. So, you know, your internet connection isn't the greatest. So, for example, the situation of like, you know, the bouncing and like the general floaty feel of the vehicle should be drastically reduced. Maybe not even present, you know, like depending on the quality of the connection and so on.
Yeah.
So, we always have a local server here, so you're not gonna enjoy it as much.
Yeah. There's no way to really.
We're gonna
test it.
we're gonna visualize it. We'll be driving a vehicle though. One of the other things that happened for the vehicles was actually related to the audio. Okay, this is a little helicopter.
Ignore the helicopters, chat. But just kind of there. Oh. What is this?
Okay. I will pause. I will keep the audio changes for later.
I'm gonna change. Slight change of subject. But yeah, look at this. Nice, actually like that. So this is one of the new dynamic events for Sakhal, and it is a new what do you call it, like a medical dynamic
ambulance,
event.
yeah.
Yeah, ambulance spawn, and this will spawn random places around the map and will have medical loot on them, so you can get whatever type of loot you need. Actually, nice.
We got some new asset for it as well, because you can see.
Yeah.
Yep. It's to see the
So these will
Sharka 1203 back in the game.
Yes, it is. It's very cool. Super nice.
So yeah, this one is gonna be spawning around the main island of Sakhal mostly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be able to get some medical supplies, assuming that you are able to kill the infected there.
Yeah.
We didn't see any, but like.
Yeah, there is not this one, but there will be.
I know that the guys had some problems with it, but yeah, there will be infected spawning around that as well.
Yeah. Very nice. I like them. It's actually kind of neat.
Yeah.
It'd be nice, like if you're in a situation where you're on the verge of death, you need like a certain medical item. You're miles away from like a town, and you just see one of these, and you can pray and hope that like you have the gear that's there, because if not, you're in trouble. So yeah, very cool. Okay, back on our adventure.
Yeah, so I was
Yes.
meaning to say something like, so we talked about the synchronization, vehicle synchronization. I definitely like feedback is welcome. Like we will have hopefully a dedicated server with cars on experimental as well, for you guys to try out the vehicles easier. We've done it in past, so we'll try to do it again, basically. A dedicated server vehicles so we can drive around, find vehicles quickly, and try it out, and let us know what was your experience, essentially.
Yeah.
Because it's a big change. We've been finding issues internally, fixing them along the way, you know, but there may be more. We'll have to see how it behaves in the public environment.
Yeah, exactly. The best way I was described how the vehicles run is if you've driven a vehicle on a local server, it'll feel more like that, where it's a lot more responsive and stuff like that.
Definitely.
Very hard to kind of simulate on video, and you might not notice it on stream, but when you actually drive a car and compare from 1.27.28, there is a noticeable response time difference. It's so much more.
I think the fact that you don't no longer get the floating feel of the vehicle, that press turn and the vehicle is like doing this and you don't really know. Oh.
Okay, right. Let's
nice timing. Yeah, that was driver error. Okay.
That was not the game with me.
Yeah. But yeah, speaking of the audio, so audio team has been looking into the vehicles and basically balancing the audibility of the vehicles. We know that it's like painful, to communicate with people like when you are inside a vehicle, so we try to like bring the volume down of the engine so you are able to talk to others while inside the vehicle. And together with that, we've looked at some action sounds as well, and also the audibility on distance. So like, if for example you're driving the M3S truck, there will be very noticeable difference that you can hear the truck from distance when it's approaching.
Right.
So like, the bigger the vehicle is, the noisier it is. So we've been looking into that too, so the vehicles aren't so silent as they were before. So it's nice.
There's actually a noticeable difference inside, so it's nice. I like that.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see what it's like to hearing them come from a distance. I'll get more of a chance to shoot it.
Yeah, hopefully less chances for you to use airplug.
yeah, exactly, right. Yeah.
More ammo for SV90, eh?
Yeah. Mosin. Okay, so it's right now. I would take the E, but I won't. Now, what could a Mosin be doing here? I wonder. What a Mosin should be doing here.
We will see.
Zeds. Let me see if there's any Zeds chat really quick.
Infected.
Die. Oh. Well, but there's a reason why there's a Mosin here.
You can climb up on the roof, I wonder. What can you do that? Nice. Okay. I wanted to say nice, but okay.
No, we can't.
Too bad.
No.
Oh, nice.
Weapon and match, so nice.
So it is possible, nice.
So yeah.
But there's no infected around, I guess.
Not at the moment. Maybe if we shoot, they might come.
Yeah, you can try to shoot.
Something sounds a bit different, chat. Something sounds a little bit different.
So yeah, we've actually, there's another audio change here. You may have noticed that we've been updating the audio of the firearms, the shot sounds, the tail sounds. And yeah, I would say in 1.28, the audio team has probably brought the largest package yet of changes to the firearms audio, and pretty much all the non-automatic rifles have been updated.
Yeah.
Like for example, the VS89 was already a new gun, so they had new sounds before, but yeah, we have a lot of guns like Mosin,
happening there. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, so Yeah, a lot of them got.
Yeah, we got Mosinia, we got Tundra, we got VST, and like all these different guns and automatic, and yeah, they got their sounds updated. They will sound differently from distance and from close up as well, obviously. So yeah, hopefully you will guys like the new sounds.
Yeah, pretty nice, and the suppressed sounds on those weapons that also got like updated is new as well, and they sound really good. So I would definitely recommend testing out the sounds of the new weapons. Guess we'll take this and we'll keep going along our way. Since we have everything. Took a place, don't know why I needed it, but took it anyway, why not? Might come in handy, you never know.
I guess it helps you maybe against infected a little bit.
Yeah, true. True. Very true.
So, we haven't seen any other dynamic elements yet.
Not yet actually. Oh yeah, we need to keep an eye out on. Oh!
Okay.
Never mind, that was really good silence.
I completely missed this.
Speaking of dynamic events, chat. What is this?
I think the engine sound may be broken. You know, it plays the start sound instead.
Yeah, when you turn it off, it might be something we need to look into.
Some work in progress still.
It is experimental, so you know.
Oh, nice.
What is this? So, another dynamic event. This one is military. Right, so it is a military boat spawns all over the coast, really, doesn't it?
Yeah, somebody was actually asking in the chat like whether the new dynamic events are only on land or also in the water. So yeah, we got some new ones on the water. Okay, interesting. So we got more types of boats. We found out this military patrol boat. So let's see what's on it.
It looks so cool as well.
Actually climbed.
Oh, it does have
there is loot on it.
Hope they have enough stamina to find this thing. Well, we'll find out, I guess.
No, you may not.
Maybe not. But...
Oh, you do.
Never mind.
Okay. Oh, there's an M60. Okay.
Jackets or jacket, a few grenades and boots.
Yeah, this might be worth getting wet, you know.
Yeah, you know that might be. A holster as well. We can put that there. So, take the M16 to have a mag for it, but yeah, pretty cool. And these are scattered all around the kind of coast and stuff, right? And
yeah. You can stumble upon them in a lot of like bays with harbors and obviously around the military island.
Yeah, which is pretty neat. So yeah.
There is also a different variant, there's the civilian variant, we may see it later.
Yeah,
we'll see. But yeah, there's boats scattered around the coast.
Let's see if we can find it, but when I head back to the car I am now actually freezing as well, which is great. My clothing before we go. Actually, yes, that's what I'll do. Back my clothing really quick and we can take some questions from chat while we bring everything out. Okay, chat, any questions so far? Any questions so far?
We keep up with 2 chats.
It is. Having 2 chats is, yeah. Yeah, the boats are only on Sakhal right now. Yeah. We focused on, adding more events to Sakhal, so there's no changes to Chernobyl or Livonia. Yeah. I did see that somebody said, does the scope fit on NATO weapons? I'm assuming they mean the new one. Yes, it does anything with a rail, basically.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. That's the best description. Yeah. If the gun has a rail, it can fit the marksman scope.
Definitely. God, my clothing is stretched.
You haven't made a single fire, by the way. Playing on Sakhal for over half an hour.
Yeah, I'm just too good at the game. Let me play first. Any new events in Cherners? There's no new events at the moment.
You can show the gun again
for
people actually.
Can I take part in the beta test? Yes, so experimental is on PC and consoles on Xbox, and so anybody who has DayZ can play DayZ experimental on PC or Xbox. So this is for anybody who's just joining. This is the new scope that has been added, the Marksman scope. It can fit on obviously the VS89. It can fit on the DMR. It can fit on a bunch of other weapons that have scopes. We found the M4 and a load of other things, and yeah, it's a really nice scope. One of my favorites, by far, definitely. It's very, very nice. And then we have the rack as well, which has been added in, new civilian or police, I guess, type SMG, which is also very, very nice. Some OGs might remember this from the old school alpha days, and any new players would not remember this gun at all. But yeah, another nice little kind of low tier weapon to have.
Make sure to get inside the car.
Did this? Did this?
Yeah, I probably did.
Okay, it did.
You're not supposed to spawn the cars on the server. You
Yeah,
have to
that's
take
true.
the car that is already spawned by the.
Okay, well, chat, hang on.
Oh,
Our cars keep disappearing. Somebody's stealing our cars.
definitely.
Anyway. Admin tools.
Yeah, and also like speaking of the scopes, we got some like minor improvements to it regarding the damage. So like, if you, for example, yeah, you know, if you use commonly the hunting scope, you will have to pay attention to the damage state of it now, because you will see the cracks in your scope view as well. So yeah, if you manage to get your scope ruined, you will not really be using it that much.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
So
Definitely not. And this effect also includes NVGs, right?
yes, so NVGs were also changed, so they use this. So yeah, you also have to keep an eye on your damage state of the night vision goggles, and also applies for rangefinder and binoculars.
Yes. Oh, actually, as well, speaking of weapons, there's a new change that came to the weapons, right?
Yes,
The kind of handling of the weapons,
you will have to
which we will.
stop somewhere there, or I guess you can just continue and show it later.
Yeah.
But yeah, this,
Stop
it's
over
true, we haven't showed it yet. Like,
Mhm.
it's a very big change, actually.
Yes. There's a big change that we've done with weapons. We'll show you in a minute because we have it on video so we can see it better than actually showing it up in game. Yeah, we are continuing. We're moving along well so far.
Be careful of the road, no? So yeah, like we changed the vehicle audio as well. The engine isn't as loud anymore if you're a passenger or a driver, and you can hear the vehicles from the distance as well, better than before. We've been also looking at the feedback regarding the footsteps and decided to take more actions there. We've lowered the footsteps of the infected because they were fairly disruptive. And we've also toned down a little bit the players, just a little bit though. You know, don't expect it to return to the original levels. We don't want that.
Yeah, but they've been tweaked a bit, which is also nice. I noticed as we were driving by, there was another military boat there. And I don't. Oh, and there's a fishing boat.
Oh yeah,
Nice. Okay, well, we can check that out as well. So, yeah, you'll see these all around. And as well, actually, we were driving. I don't know if you heard, but there was a heli crash went down. That was kind of cool to hear on Sakhal.
Yeah, so just to be sure, like the density of the dynamic events is purposely increased for
Yes,
the test.
yes. It isn't going to be like this on the servers.
Yeah.
It's just the best way for us to show them off. PR? Argo? New audio on that one as well? I probably shouldn't have shot that. That was probably a mistake. Thinking of where I am exactly, but yeah. Ooh, what is this? Oh, keylation tabs, number 1.
Nice.
Another new optic shot. Another new optic.
I like the red tint on it. It's cool.
Yeah, it is actually cool, isn't it? It's cool. So, this one, actually, I need to get a battery popped into this one. So this is one of the next optics that has come in, and it is a 2 times.
Exactly.
Optic.
So we felt that, you know, there is no like variety in the like scopes for the civilian mounts. You know, there's like these hunting rifles and whatnot. You know, because you only had the hunting scope, and that one has like fairly extreme zoom when you think about it. So yeah, we've added this new sporting scope, and you can basically attach it to the same slot where you can attach the hunting scope as well. And it has 2 times zoom, and obviously this also means that the hunting scope will get a lot more rare now that this is in the game.
Yeah.
So yeah, you may see this one more commonly compared to the hunting scope. So yeah, we balanced out the scopes as well.
Yeah, and it fits on a range of guns again, chat. A load of them, including the Sporter as well. So it's a pretty neat thing to have. Right, I'm gonna see if I can get out to. Can I get out here now without getting wet? That's the question.
Maybe.
Might be a challenge. Let's see.
You can jump there, like on this one.
My stamina says otherwise. Well, we'll see.
Oh, just get the backpack down or something.
No, what I'll do. Hang on. Just so. Pop this stuff in here. And this on here. Quick. Put this in here. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna swap these around because I think this one has a bit more ammo in it. Nice. Okay, then I'll drop this.
A little more, but I just dropped the plate again.
It's not like we're gonna be needing it, so.
Yeah.
Right. Go. And this is the other boat that has been added in.
Oh, the skybox.
It is actually, it's very pretty, isn't it?
And then this means that it's getting dark, by the way.
It does. It does. I did set it this morning. Oh, we're sick. Nice.
No,
yeah,
no.
I do have to. Yeah, yeah.
You'll have to swim.
Right. I'll drop the Mosin since it's only an audio changing that, and I'll keep the new optic instead, and then go for it, I guess. We'll swim over and see what we can get out of it.
Good one. So yeah, these boats will offer more general loot. It may offer some fishing supplies, but maybe also some hunting guns in there.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, it depends how lucky you are.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, it works again a dynamic event, so there will be loot on it. It will be filled with loot.
See a rod anyway. So jacket as well. Fishing rod.
You got the fishing rods.
Oh, that comes to the hook as well. Great.
Hook as well.
That is
And
really
you can
nice.
climb up to the roof.
Oh yeah.
And maybe there is some piece of loot
Let's
as
have a look.
well.
Pickaxe. Oh, and a cable reel. Okay.
Pickaxe. Interesting fishing weapon.
What have they been trying to fish? Yeah, it's very cool though.
Yeah. So there may be some loot in front as well.
So I guess it gives, like, if you know you're on a server and the town is for whatever reason just
Yeah.
completely empty of loot, you see one of these out there, you might
Yeah.
get lucky, you know. And
Like generally, you are to find more items on dynamic events, you know, compared to regular buildings. That's just how the system works, you know. Like when the dynamic event spawns, it's generally more filled
yeah,
because it creates like new items in the world. It doesn't like use the like respect the existing pool of items unless you tell it.
okay. Let me just check this really quick because why not? It's here. May as well have a look. See what is on board. And we'll see if we can run jump this and get close to it at least. What? And we should have enough stamina to get on as well. Nice. Grenades. Oh.
Uh-oh. I think you can always climb out of the water, by the way, regardless of the stamina level.
Oh, you might be right,
We
actually.
changed that for
actually,
the boats.
That is really nice to have that. So I am freezing through that slowly.
You could take the pen. Oh, you fixed your pants, I guess. That's fine.
Drop these. I'll keep that spark plug and put that there, so at least it'll warm up a little bit.
I think your car disappeared.
More than likely. More than likely. More than likely. Right. Well, I could have grabbed the patrol pants actually. I never even thought of it. Alright. Let's get back to the mainland and continue onwards, I think. Chat, any other questions so far? Who are you liking the new optics and the new additions and changes so far? Leave us know. Definitely leave us know. So I can get on without. I just jump this actually. Oops. Okay, go full screen again, chat, because someone keeps stealing my car.
This server.
No.
This server.
Alright, let me do this, and then I'll also actually do a little bit of... Oh.
Magic.
Magic, and we're back. Just like that. Can I show off the new optics in the SV? Yes. Sure can. So, I'll show from the outside first. It's the new optic. Up to 10 times variable zoom on it. Looks quite nice. And this is it aimed in with no battery in it. So you can go quite a bit with the zooming. And then if I take the battery out of this and pop it into this, you can then see that the crosshair becomes illuminated, which is quite nice. It does have a damage state as well, like the PU scope does. But I did repair it, so I don't fancy shooting the scope in case I ruin it. This is then the 2 times optic that has been added in. Fits on a lot of different hunting rifles, so your Savannahs, your Winchesters, CR rifle that we have here. That is it with the battery in it. Now, if you take the battery out of it, just doesn't have the dot. So, yeah, pretty cool so far. Put down these again.
But there's more.
There's more. There is. Keep going. Should we show off the other things first? With the weapons? To do with the weapons?
Oh yeah, I mean, oh.
It says yeah. I won't even get out of the car, so it doesn't respawn.
Yeah, you can.
Right, just let me tab out of game really quick. So I'm going to put this onto the webcam 1, and we'll show you off a new feature that's coming with the weapons. And it is this one. You won't see us for a second, but you will see this video playing. So, my bad. Bear with me a second, chat. I did forget that there is no microphone on that stuff, so you could see it, but you wouldn't be able to hear us. So it works.
Fine, we can talk afterwards.
Yeah.
as
Okay.
well.
Right. Let me play it very quick. You'll see a quick little clip of some differences between 127 and 128. So leave us know if you can see this. So as you can see on that, some changes were made to weapon raising, wasn't there?
Yes, exactly. So we wanted to do this for a long time, right? Because it's kind of like the currently, on 127 and on the builds, pretty much since the 1.0 version, the lifting was very simplified. It just kind of went up every time it collided with something. We tried to make it more accurate last year, in 1.4 as far as I know. So yeah, the situation got improved, but obviously, the advantages of like carrying like a shorter gun wasn't really so strong anyway, So we've actually wanted for a long time to add additional state of it where you can literally just like do this kind of movement with your gun, right?
Yeah.
So we did it,
Yeah.
And it's all on firearms, not just pistols and whatnot, as you could see in the video. We can try it out in the game as well. I mean, when we were playtesting it, like I found myself like too often just like moving my gun around the corner, and it's like, oh, this feels great, because the character wasn't doing like this all the time, there was actually like following the corner. You could really see that their gun was touching the corner.
Yeah.
I
can actually probably, if we swap back to the game scene, I can probably just do it here really quick.
Yeah, you can try it.
Up against this wall. Let's see here. Hopefully the car stays.
Maybe too far, but yeah. Well, we'll see.
Oh, me? Alright, so yeah, you'll notice there's a lot in like PvP, especially like kind of close quarters stuff. You'll see this is in obviously first person, that the gun will kind of raise down instead of just.
I think you can still shoot here, by the way.
Up.
Like you can. Okay, even in the situations like that, you're like pulling your gun back, you can still shoot. You may not be able to aim with it anymore because it's too low, but the gun will still shoot, So, it's like for example, when infected are running at you, like you will have, more chances of directly shooting rather than hit them with the firearm melee attack. It's like you may still find, if the gun is long enough, obviously you will raise your gun. But if you have a pistol, for example, yeah, that pistol will not longer lift anymore and it will just move closer to your body. Yeah. Have you tried the longer gun? I would try the...
I showed on the SVs as well.
Well, maybe just drive somewhere else.
Probably should. I have a minute here now to shut up. Best way to do it is when you like slow walk and you can like you can see it kind of happen.
Yeah, I don't think you can calmly show this here. It's like if you go to the corner, it's, you can kind of see it like you stand like this at the corner. Like you will see that the if you do this movement, like with the camera, with the aim, if you just keep aiming at the corner, like you will be able to see that it like kind of. It's difficult for me.
It's difficult to show off, but it does work. It does work, as you saw in the video. It does work. Actually, probably even shows it off. Better with this one, I would say. Maybe?
Obviously, you know, when you have a long gun,
Yeah.
it's more difficult to show, right? Because it's very likely to lift. But yeah, you generally have a lot more space now to work with. And more beneficial it is obviously the shorter firearms, which, you know, like, they will be really good for the CQB. You're not gonna no longer get interrupted by this constant lifting. And yeah, you will, like I said, you will be able to even shoot when your gun is actually lowered, like, you know, in the sense that, like, yeah, you're unable to scope in anymore, right? But the gun is still lowered and raised.
Yeah,
and you can still press the trigger, you know, to do something.
At least you have a fighting chance.
So you're no longer like this, stuck,
you
know, forcing you to walk back or like punch somebody to shoot.
Yeah,
it's definitely gonna make the CQB more fluent and fight against infected as well.
So again, you're testing all this on experimental is definitely worth the chat, and any feedback you have on it, or it's always worth sharing with us. And the more we get, the better the end product will be. So yeah, right, we are heading inland now. This sky's very nice again.
It's actually good that you're using the car because you're getting warmed up.
It is actually, yeah. That's the OP thing about cars, you can just get warmed up and it's great.
So we actually don't need the fireplace at all.
That's very true. Anyway, right, while we're driving along, we can see if there's anyone in chat or anything in chat that needs to be answered. Hope you're all doing well, chat. Hope you're liking all the stuff that you're seeing so far. I think there are some nice changes and definitely some cool additions being added.
Yeah.
And yeah, I like them a lot.
So, like, obviously when you will be reading the change notes, there is always more to the update.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
We mentioned that 1.28 is heavily like firearms focused, and our designers have been working on a number of like balancing adjustments as well. For example, like lowering the sway in prone, or adjusting the sway behavior, and balancing it. We've been also looking into dispersion, particularly like when you have the attachment, like a scope attached to your gun, like how does it affect the dispersion. Looking into that. We've been also looking into the recoils, which we slightly increased on across the firearms that we have in the game. So yeah, doing some balancing, overall balancing. Nothing related to damage specifically though, so like you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, some like weapon handling, you could say, has been balanced as well, the existing mechanics. So you will definitely be able to check the change notes for that, and obviously experimental as well. We welcome any.
Safe to say we've been doing a lot of weapon play tests.
Yeah.
Been shooting a lot. Oh, another.
Oh, look at the ambulance. Yeah, you can check it out.
Break.
Yeah, you're not gonna be stopping immediately with this car.
No, definitely
it's
not.
very heavy.
Actually, that comes in kind of handy, I guess.
You can take the hip back flinch.
Yeah. Oh yeah, drop my bike, shouldn't I?
Oh, lighter.
Nice.
A lighter that I can actually pick up.
Yeah, right.
Every time I see the lighter in a car wreck, I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, like
It will be difficult to pick up.
50-50 chance. Nice.
So yeah, this is one of the dynamic events that we're heading to Sakhal. So you will be able to stumble upon these random ambulances. They will have infected as well around them. There is an issue with it right now for the experimental, but yeah, we will solve that. So it will not be as easy to loot it, of course. But yeah, you will get some guaranteed medical loot. It's always nice to loot the dynamic events because you have guaranteed amount of loot in there. Yeah, it's more stuffed than a regular building, you could say.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I remember I'd done a challenge where I looted only dynamic events. I was absolutely stacked by the end. It was definitely a cool way to gear up. Okay. And we were at the geothermal plant. Needs to be Aggroed on the car, not me. So it's Aggroed on the car, not me. Yes. Alright, what could we have here, I wonder? It's Aggroed. Okay, there's no double check. I don't want it running after me.
It's just chilling.
Yeah. I'm trying to. I wonder what this could be for.
To show the damage? Oh no.
Oh.
Wow.
So the rangefinder got a bit of an overhaul.
Yeah, when we've been looking at the damage on the overlay scopes, we talked about it before, and we looked at the rangefinder and was like, yeah, this is ugly, we have to do something with it. So yeah, the guy's actually looking to updating it quite a bit, you can see. It has a really nice font style now. New crosshair as well, and some new information. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, super, super nice.
So yeah, you can actually do some range finding for somebody wearing this new marksman scope, using the new marksman scope.
Perfect combo, yeah, perfect time to have it updated. Yeah, I'm not going to shoot here.
Obviously, if your rangefinder is damaged, you will see the damage in that as well.
Yes.
So we're not making it easy, but hey.
Build up the rest of this place very quickly.
No, is it morning or evening? I'm confused.
It should be morning. Or so I said.
Okay.
Anyway, because
I thought that it's gonna. The sun is going down, but now
be more.
it looks like it's going up again.
Hopefully, I did reset it, so I hope.
Oh, okay, you reset it.
Yeah,
okay.
I reset it. Yeah, I hope it's.
Didn't even notice. Yes.
How is it? I have to find the door into this building. Where is it?
You can just run away from them and get on the staircase. This is gonna be difficult. Or you wanna go inside or up?
I need to go inside. Oh yeah, there's the staircase.
Uh-oh. Not this one. Ooh.
Dangerous, I know, but oh. Yeah, and the bolt actually closes then as you're.
That's the door you're looking for.
Yes, it is.
This one.
Yes, it is. Yep.
No. Well,
This is the one. Okay, right. Leave me a bandage. At least I have a bandage this time, chat. So that is decent.
hopefully disinfect. Oh, look at this
Hopefully.
one. It's looking for you.
Right over here. Oh.
It looks thicker, no?
Yeah, well, what is this? Another new scope, chat? What? Oh, hang on. Zombie pop. These quickly.
I say we should just disengage this guy.
There we go. Okay. Right, back again. Should be it. Oh, I still hear one more, but we'll just hide over here. So,
It does look different. Like, it looks like a PSO scope,
It does
but
look like a
not
PSO
at the same
scope, to be
time.
honest.
Hmm.
More viewers.
You're
Oh,
red
my head, my
already.
head is broke. Anyway, we'll ignore the health and hopefully we don't die in the meantime. Actually, okay, chat, hang on. Bear with us, chat. I'm not cheating, I swear. And God, magic. Anyway,
It's a very fast healing.
very fast healing. We have another new scope for this weapon, and it is PSO 6 times.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, important thing to say here that it's not just for this weapon, it's for all the AK mounts essentially.
Yeah.
So, again, you know, if you feel like you can attach it to your Viga, I don't recommend, you know, but you can do that.
You wanted to, yeah.
Because it's got some new reticle, it's also powered. And yeah, this offers basically, you know, similar zoom like you can get on the like rifles with the rails, right? Like you can get like 6 times zoom with it. It's PSO 6 times zoom.
Yeah.
And yeah, it gives some new option for the VSD rifle. Yeah, but you can use
crazy
it on the other
Cool.
AK mounts.
Yeah.
Let's say, you know, like everything that fits Cobra for the PSO 1. Yeah, this PSO 6 will fit as well. Yeah, so you can do some sniping with VSD, I guess. Will be the primary gun where this is gonna be very beneficial.
Yeah, it is certainly going to be another very cool one to do. Yeah, you can actually really see like miles away with it.
And then, yeah, the one thing to mention here is like obviously this also means that, you know, kind of rebalancing the scopes, right? So like the PSO will be like the original version will be more common than this one, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can spot difference, you know, it's like a thicker body of it. So.
Yes, especially here.
Yeah.
So it's a lot more thicker around this area, so you can definitely tell that way that it is a thicker gun or scope. But yeah. So let's have a look through this field and see if we can notice anything, chat. Oh, I hear a deer.
Just like go upstairs on the mount, I think, or up there, not upstairs.
Something out in this field, chat, that could be kind of cool to show off, maybe. Maybe not. But we'll have a look and see. Run around these pipes actually might be just easier. I'm definitely going to snipe that deer if I can see it. Keep an eye out for it.
You meant to say reindeer.
Reindeer, yes, reindeer.
I guess it's the deer as well.
Yeah, I guess they're just twins, right? Oh. What is that?
Oh, that's new.
Why is it steaming? Interesting. Very, very interesting. Let's have a look. Yeah, some changes were done to the
Hot springs,
Hot
as
springs,
you could
yeah.
say, yes. So there is gonna be a random chance to spot a geyser happening.
So he's now erupt.
It's like a very specific event to Sakhal. We wouldn't be able to add this even if we would want to on Chernaris.
Yeah, it would not make any sense at all, really, would it?
Yeah, let's see if something happens. It's very rare event, we'll see.
Let's see if something does happen indeed. We'll get close to it. Such a nice area out here.
Yeah.
Such a nice view.
I like the audio as well.
Yeah. It's never. It's very nice. At least we can warm up here as well.
That is true. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, there's something.
Oh,
Wow.
there we go. Perfect timing.
Totally not scripted.
So yeah, there's an event that happens when you with these every once in a while.
You can try to stand in it.
We could try.
Not you.
Might not.
Hey, you can check this one as well.
Bit of an audio effect to it, isn't it? Water is boiling. I'm gonna get hot of this if I can as well, chat, while we're here. Oh, there it
You're
goes again.
definitely warming up.
There we go. There we go. But yeah, new geyser effects. They're pretty cool. They're a cool sight to see.
Yeah, we actually have like one more audio tweak to Sakhal that we could show
We
if
do.
you want to.
We certainly do.
But let's keep checking the geysers for a little more.
Yeah, they do have all random times and stuff like that, and like Adam said, it is quite a rare event. These ones have been tweaked to obviously, you know, happen a bit sooner to just so we can show it off to you all. But yeah,
You can go a little closer, maybe there's some different audio as well.
it's important. It's lovely done.
Okay. I like the little water splashes on the
Yeah.
water. It's cool.
It's cool.
And it even had the drop. You
Yeah,
could see that like
yeah.
so cool. So cool.
Like that.
As the water drops on the ground, it's cool. Is that a rock in there or what is it?
I don't know why I'm standing next to this boiling water geyser. I'm freezing.
Yeah, I don't know. That's actually interesting.
It's trying to...
Maybe an issue. Like you were warming up
Yeah,
in
that,
the
this
other.
one here,
I don't know. And you're warming up here as well. It's interesting. Maybe the geyser type R is not warming you up?
Makes for some really cool screenshots, John. Really cool. Okay. And I think there's one final thing, isn't there, to show off. I'll have to go back to the webcam for this one, Chad, so we have to travel to it. Okay,
Quick travel.
with us. Travel, as they say, yes. And I grab this. Put the game very quickly. And put it in here. I can switch back to the scene once again. Where are we? We are in mountains, basically. We're in the middle of nowhere. But caves. Caves got a bit of a tweak, didn't they?
Indeed.
Got a bit of a tweak. You can hear this now, chat.
Very cool.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
So caves got a new ambient sound to them. It's pretty nice. Yeah, the audio guys have been working hard on them, haven't they? And
Indeed.
decided to add this to it as well, just to give it that little extra thing. Actually, when I first was looking at the caves earlier on, I spawned like in the secret part, and I had no torch on me or anything, so I tried to swim out and I like drowned. So, yeah.
Yeah. So you got new ambient for all the caves on Sakhal.
Yeah,
So maybe a little spooky. Yeah.
maybe.
It's definitely more authentic.
Definitely. But yeah, that is pretty much everything as far as I know, chat. Unless there's anything you want to add,
I think
Adam.
we went through everything important.
Yeah. So again, there's this isn't everything that we're showing you off. We're only showing you off certain parts of it. There's a lot more changes and stuff happening in the update itself, and you'll see that when the patch notes come out. But when is this update coming out?
Very soon.
Very soon. Very, very soon. It is coming out on the 15th. So next week, basically Tuesday. It's coming out on Tuesday, 15th of April. 1.28 will be out on the experimental servers for PC and Xbox, and you'll be able to test out all these new features, all the new scopes, the new wrap, the new changes,
And definitely the vehicles. You know,
And the
we're
vehicles,
really looking forward to how it is behaving on the live servers.
Yes.
You know, because we want to make sure that it works, and we can actually have the vehicles much more drivable compared to before.
Definitely.
With
And
the new synchronization.
there should be some test servers for vehicles.
Yes.
I don't know if they'll be straight away or at some stage, but keep an eye out on our socials. We'll leave you know when they're out and test and all that fun stuff as per usual, as we do with any stuff
Be
like
a lot
that.
more approachable.
Yeah, so it should be quite fun to be able to drive around and race everybody on vehicles and just see how all the new weapons are and all the new tweaks to the weapons and stuff. It should be really, really cool. But yeah, that's pretty much it, I think.
Yeah.
I hope you've all enjoyed this showcase so far and everything that we've shown you. And yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm excited for this update. I think it's going to be a good one. And yeah, Tuesday, the 15th of April, experimental release of 1.28 will hit PC and Xbox servers. Adam, thank you for joining us again.
Yeah, no.
Appreciate it. And that is it for this one. We'll catch you next week. We'll do some live streams hopefully next week as well, maybe some gameplay. And yeah, that is all for now. And until then, we should catch you guys next time. So
Have a good one,
goodbye.
guys.